Hi there, welcome to the Call to Cinema. Hey there, William. My name is Aaron, and we're looking today at, well, we're looking at a couple things, but we're going to look at the Vinegar Syndrome OOP sale that's going on right now. It started on Friday, so the question is, why didn't I do Friday or Saturday? Why am I choosing to do Sunday? Or why not just wait till Monday when they do the new announcements for the new titles? I might do that as well, but I figured there'd be a lot of people doing like the Friday and Saturday, so I dive in here on Sunday, see what's there. I have not been impressed so far. Hey there, Plan Mondo, with what I've seen for the out of print sale, but I'm hoping today will be the day that I feel differently, and that it finally hits me as why this sale is happening. And you can't, you can never like go wrong with a sale, right? Like, worst case scenario, you don't find something you want. Best case scenario, you find too much that you want. And I was already at my desk anyway. I was editing together a video that's coming out tomorrow for the a new one. So keep an eye out for it. It's called Commandments of Collecting. Took me a while to put together. There's gonna be a bonus like video for that one. That's going up on my Patreon and my membership as well. So hey there, Ray, welcome, man. So you'll get to see that too. I'm very excited about this. And it was a lot of fun to make. And hopefully you guys will enjoy it. So we are 4 minutes away. For those that have been watching the coverage of the last couple of days and never or missed the coverage of the last couple of days, because it has been a bit divisive. I am one. Thank you, Rafe. I'm glad you're here, man. I am one of the 1,000 that picked up the imprint Halloween set, and I'm super glad that I did. Reached out to super cool YouTuber and guy I consider a friend, Piz from Pizwell. You should be watching this stuff, by the way. He also was like-minded, and he's like, this is too nice not to pick up. So I said, hey, I picked it up. Piz, did you pick? You're damn right I picked it up. So we are Halloween brothers in arms. But with that being said, we're going to see some stuff that's going to be slightly imprint is still available. No, unfortunately, not the last time I checked. Let's go see. Would be nice if it was. Is there 174 left actually? So if you do want to get it, it's going to go quick. Thank you, Vince. I got some backlash on. It's weird to get backlash on spending your own money, but it happens. But I'm very excited, and I can't wait to unbox for you guys and for you guys to see the case and steelbooks and go over the talk about Halloween 25 Years of Terror again, and there's booklets, all the coolness. But that's not what we came in to look at. So, but there you go. If you're interested in picking it up, and like you guys, here's the thing: there are a lot of people you find on YouTube that get their stuff. Get a lot of stuff. No shade. It's good if you can do it. Get lots of sent, and it's wonderful. If I could get more stuff sent, I definitely would. But like a lot of you guys, I pick and choose what it is I want to buy. And when I do a big purchase, like something like this, or I'm picking up on the hammer sets or something like that, they're not being sent to me. Like the company doesn't like say, "Here, you want this?" No, I do it. It's a me thing, and hopefully, that's something we can kind of live together vicariously through stuff that you get and stuff that I get as well. And I've been on the other side of YouTube. I'm actually you asked about that, didn't you? I'm not sure how they managed to get around that, because you do see those Australian like age rating things on a lot of things. Maybe it's on the outside. Like I got some imprint titles up here, but even on these here releases, like there's no real age rating on that. Or you think it might be on the inside, but it's not. So That's a good question, Rafe. We're down to, what's it, 40 seconds. Let's find out what the new 38 seconds. Let's see what the new titles are going to be. Hopefully we'll get some good ones here. Hopefully I'll be able to recommend some stuff to you guys. 3 copies of Suspiria. Suspiria. Well, if you're going to have 3 copies of a film, Vince, that's a really good one to have 3 copies of. That's what lose value. Even if you regret the purchase down the road, you always be able to sell it. Super, yeah, it was. That's the thing. But I don't think I've ever sold anything Halloween related. I still got my Anchor Bay tins for parts 4 or 5. You remember those long tins? I still have that here as well. And my old DVD cut of the DivX edition for Halloween. Like, it's one of the type of things that I collect a lot of. So, oh, are we there? Are we there? Are we there? We should be there. Let's refresh. All right, so let's see what we got today. So this first row is not exactly a great start, but there are titles here that I definitely could recommend. So we got from Circle Collective, we got Beauty Day, Blood Theater, The Visitants. I actually had fun with this one. It's a cheesy film, but I enjoy it. And you get some Mary Warnoff in this, so I love me some Mary Warnoff. Boarding House is okay. It's a fun, but know what you get with Boarding House going in, because it's a straight video. Like, honestly, this is probably on Blu-ray, and it really doesn't need more than the DVD. It's not something that really benefits from that. A Burglar from Hell, I don't remember at all. Buster Keaton Rises Again, Helicopter Canada. That's really cool. I actually really do like that one. But I'm Canadian, so I'm biased to that. Didn't know it was out of print, but Count Dracula's Great Love. Maybe it's the slipcover that was out of print. Yeah, this is a decent Nashi film, not my favorite. Creature's good. Death Promise was enjoyable. Divinity, I really don't remember, I guess. VHS, if you're a VHS person, it's only $30, so not bad for VHS. Don't Fall in Love with Yourself. I'm not recommending this one, guys. I'm recommending staying the hell away. This one right here. Don't buy it. Unless you're a real, category 3 person. No, and I'm not. So, and if I am, this is not the category 3 I'm getting. Now, there's a couple, documentaries here that are fairly decent. Some of these are on Tubi, but, there's Everything to Entertain Yourself to Serve Video Headquarters. I haven't seen this one. There's Freak Scene here. Glow, the story of the gorgeous ladies of wrestling. I actually really did like that documentary. That was really, really good. Watched it a few times. I don't have a physical copy of it, so I do really want to get that one. I did just find 5 copies. Is that there too? I'll check that out. Yeah, there's province that control age ratings like 18A. No. Trust me. That may be something that, as is said, but that's not true. Right. Golden Era. The cover's nice. I don't know if I need something like that. So Grave Secrets is here. That was kind of fun. Green Jello Sucks Live. How Comes Frogtown? The puppet one. There's a Hitman Heart. Wrestling with Shadows. Some of these have seemed fairly newer. And Santa Claus, Into the Damned, King on Screen. There's 50 today. Last Tango in Paris. This was out of print already? Was this really out of print already? Little Darlings was out of print too? How fast are these titles going out of print? Hong Kong, yeah, Hong Kong made. I actually did want that one. Obviously, you guys know I can't buy it because I did spend a bit of money, so I'll be getting this one. But it's nice. Magic Crystals here. Mail Order Murder. I do own that one. Own the first edition of this one. Utopia, Meet Me in the Bathroom. Mom and Pop, the Indie Video Store. Boom, the 80s. You could get that one. Go with the other one, I guess. Or you get the Tony Hawk one and go with the GoldenEye one. Never Surrender. The Galaxy Quest documentary. Other Music. Polystyrene, I'm a Cliche, Power of Grayskull. I don't think, have I watched this one yet? I can't know if I have watched it. I don't own this version. Shot was really good. If the slipcover was there, I would say grab it. I actually really enjoyed that. Slopes Game Room, Saga The Complete History, Street Trash, the remake. So no, that's the remake. No, it's not the original one. Sugar Cookies I really liked. I'm surprised that was out of print. No, I did not know it was out of print. That guy Dick Miller was a good documentary. Battle of Chile, the first VCR, found footage phenomenon. That's actually not a bad documentary either. Iceman Comics was good. I actually like that film. Killing Kind I really liked. I do recommend Killing Kind. It is a very good film. Hey, Ken, welcome, man. I really think it's worth getting. Like people, one of the things people said, and were like, why is it 1 to 5? Why isn't it like one? Why isn't the whole thing? Why isn't all that? Well, when Scream Factory did it, it was also 1 to 5. They didn't do all the releases for Halloween either. 1 to 5 were put out with the hard boxes, and later on there's a special hard box put out from 6 to 8 that was United States only, and it had to be put in a box. You couldn't sell them separately. So there's a whole rights issue distribution thing from 6, 7, and 8. That's why it's 1 to 5. So understand that. Yes, I was on Mr. Daisuke's. That's the Suke's channel. Actually, I was on his channel. He interviewed me. I was so honored, actually. It'd be nice to see Arrow get a release. If Arrow does them, I think Arrow won't do a set. Arrow will do them like separately, like they're doing with the Texas Chainsaw Massacre and the Friday the 13th. Scalpers Heavy did it. I hate scalpers, man. Scalpers are the bane of my existence. Killing Kind of recommend Rock of Fire. Oh, that's okay, whatever. Undeclared War, Vile 21, whatever it takes. I got this one. I'm not sure if I'd recommend it though. Who Done It? Actually, that's nice. I love the slip. Is that with the slip? No, it's just standard edition. If that was the slip, I'd actually be tempted. And I'm not a slipcover guy, but I do like that slipcover. So overall, there are some titles here. Like nothing I go nuts over today. But one thing that I would say is that since I'm here, if you want to talk about some other stuff, some releases, you want to ask some questions about some of the stuff that I've been picking up, whether it's the Halloween set, the how to get the hammer, because the Frankenstein set, if you're trying to get that took me a bit to get, or other releases you want to chat about, I'm here, and we'll, as long as it's a good question, these questions will open up the thing. Hey, they're kicking welcome, man. It's warm today. I gotta say, but I live in Morocco, so yeah, it's warm every day, right? Let me know in the comments or in the chat what titles you're picking up. Let me know if you're one of the 1,000 that are picking up the Halloween set, like me and Piz, and maybe Ken, because you want to have that sexy looking 78 replica of the jack-o'-lantern that comes at the beginning of Halloween. And I will say this: it looks so much. It looks identical to the jack-o'-lantern from the Halloween opening. So that's killer for me. That's awesome for me. I'm a super slasher guy. I'm actually rereading the Justin Kurzweil book right now that my dad got me a few years back, the Teenage Slasher movie book. I read this one every once in a while. I just find it fun. It's fun to go back to. It's a nice resource one as well. Recommend Grave Secrets, one of your favorite VSAs. Nice. Actually, I like Grave Secrets. Got the Made in Hong Kong set. Really love. Oh, I love that. Is a cool one. I would like to see that one get released too as well. Pre-ordered within an hour of them announcing. You are the boss, man. That is awesome. That'd be nice to see. History of Monsters is a fantastic film. Like, it's one of the great comic book films. We got 2 people here vouching for Grave Secrets, and I'll give a vouch for that one as well. That's a really fun title. It's nice to see some VSAs coming out. I do like the fact that they're putting out the 6, Vice Academy. Now, I do have the first one with 1 to 3. But in all honesty, for the price that the Vice Academy set is, it's not that expensive, and it's like, it's all 6 films. Even if you're double dipping on the first 3, it's not a bad thing. And I would say You can, if you want to sell your copy of Vice Academy 1 to 3. I wouldn't. It's a very early Vinegar Syndrome VSA release. It has completely different artwork than the new one, and with a completely different poster. If you do want to sell it down the road, don't sell it now, because the new set's coming out. There's gonna be a lot of people like going in and that are gonna foolishly probably sell that set. It'll be worth something down the road. I think it will. Like a made-for-TV ghost story. And as you know, Sean, me and made-for-TV go together. I do love me some made-for-TV films. I'd like to eventually get all those imprint, like the TV movies of the week. Unfortunately, the first volume is already sold out. I'm hoping they'll get a standard release down the road, because I definitely want Baffled. I really like that film. I used to rent that on VHS a lot when I was a kid. It's amazing to think like a movie like Minority Report, which seems like a newer movie to me, is now like 23 years old. That's amazingly insane. So this is a lot more than, and you correct me if I'm wrong, this is a lot more than yesterday, right? Now, here's my question. There are some 70, 60, 50% off. I really, Malcolm's taken some time off of social media, and I haven't heard from him in a little over a month. I reached out to him a couple times, said, hope you're doing okay. But I think he's kind of like taking some time off to like just de-stress and stuff like that. So hopefully he's doing well. If he sees this video, hopefully you're doing well, Malcolm. The other night was on Svengulias. Oh, that's cool. I like that night. Did you really? Well, here's the thing. You got it though, right? And it's got into print, and no matter what, like I bet when you got that release, even though you paid a bit more for it, you felt good about it. You felt, man, I got it. Like, I've collected this. It's in there. I like the Hong Kong set. I don't have the titles. The only one that I really know, and it's been a while since I've seen it, so I'm going to be honest with you, Planet, is the Friday the 13th-esque one. I had that one on VCD back in the early days of VCD. I think my dad did too. We came across, I think it was on eBay, this seller that was selling a whole bunch of like VDs from Hong Kong. He's definitely missed, man. Hopefully I'll hear from him, and I'll be able to update you guys, let you guys know. One of his friends reached out to me as well. But sometimes, social media and the whole like thing can be a bit much. And you need to just like take some time for yourself and for your family and your health and stuff like that, just to like refresh yourself. Like, I know I've had to do it. So it's an important thing to do. It can be a very uplifting, really good thing for yourself. But hopefully all is well, and hopefully we'll get to see him, or hear from him on the channel sometime in the near future. So when he's ready. But yeah, the Friday 13th one, I kind of remember. Favorite 3 horror films that you love. Actually, I'm kind of interested in that. Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2003. I'm not a massive fan, but I'm in the minority. You're in the majority. Don did 2004. I do like the 2009 Friday 13th, by the way. I'm more of a fan of the Texas Chainsaw Massacre at the beginning. I like that. I like the prequel to the remake. I just like the cast a bit more in that one. Although Jessica Biel is gorgeous, I do feel like everybody makes the super wrong choice, but it is amazingly well shot, extremely well great cinematography, wonderfully acted film. The TCM franchise, though, I really enjoy a lot of. Hey, Maddie, welcome, man. Did you buy anything today? Did you buy any of these here? Did you avail of the sale? Did you grab anything? Grab the Vice set, Blood Tracks, Mother's Day, and Rabbit Grannies. Thankfully, I have most of what I want from Vinegar Syndrome already. That's pretty cool, actually. Yeah. I got to rewatch Rabbit Grannies, because that was one of the ones So a few years back, we used to go. We lived in Newfoundland, and we would go to Montreal for like there was like a Comic-Con horror movie like film like festival that would go on every year, and we used to go there. And one year, like Troma was there, and I picked up almost everything that was on that table except for Eva Grande's Mother's Day. I love that film. That film I can watch that day and night. It is just so good. 88 films, but it had a really good addition to that too, like the Slasher Classics collection. 88 films that like their Slasher Classics collections are great. I definitely recommend like them. If you haven't had any of them, they got some really nice releases in the Slasher Classics collection. I got like a small collection of those from 88 films, and I wish I had more. I still have a few that I need to pick up from them actually. I think I need, what do I need left? Eureka released a French horror movie named 2000 every day. And in October, the Eureka is releasing Martyrs. Yes, I know. Martyrs is such a good film, Rafe. If you've never seen it, which I'm pretty sure you probably have, and you said you love it there, so you have seen it, definitely recommend it. But for anybody that hasn't seen Martyrs, it's a great movie, but it is a French extreme horror film. So know that going in, it will be intense, and you will think about it. Oh, that's cool. You're going to see Kevin Smith in concert. I'm jealous, man. Is it like a concert that's in like one of his like his stand up like his story concerts, or is it like a Smodcast type of thing? Like is like Gorman going to be there too, or? I mean, for me, recommendation wise, it depends on what you like. That's the thing. I mean, like there's stuff there, right? But is it for you? That's the thing, right? Like I could recommend like stuff like Buster Keaton Rise Again and Helicopter Canada, but take that with a massive grain of salt. I'm Canadian, and those have like certain memories for me. For a lot of people, that's going to be jacked to some people. We've had a lot of people giving recommendations here for Grave Secrets, which is a fun little title if you haven't seen it. I enjoyed that one, and apparently the viewers on here enjoy that one as well. Documentary wise, there's a few things here. It depends on the price. I'm not quite sure. Like I do like the Hong Kong, like main Hong Kong set. So I would say, I don't know if I might even go for the standard dish of that one just because 42 seems like a bit. But some of these don't seem like massive sale prices. Does anybody else see that? Like feel like that some of these here don't really feel like sale prices? That's kind of cool though. I do apologize. I had to take a comment out of the section there, and I'm saying just because he did something that was kind of tasteless. I felt bad about it. The Hong Kong as standard, yeah, the OP stuff. I mean, it doesn't seem really sale price. I mean, like I know they're out of print titles for some, and like for that reason, there's that. Yeah, doing sale. Not, I mean, let's look at the sale on the other stuff. Let's go see. I'm not sure if they change these up every day or if these stay the same. But let's just check here. That the 70%, 75% off tell us, is there anything that I would recommend? And honestly, I don't care if we go down in history as barbarians, maybe. But no, nothing really there. Let's go to 60% off. Maybe there'll be something there for that. For this here, I like to get your tracking. I didn't mind curfew. I mean, it's not super. I would recommend code Santa Claus. That's definitely one that I think is a good release. For that price, for the VS Labs, like it's a fun cheese one. Daniel is real. It's not too bad either. Do you like Bloodsucking Freaks? You find that a classic? See, I can watch it. I own it, but I would never consider it a classic, man. That way. Dolly Dearest is fun. Forgotten Jelly, Volume 5, 6% off. That's actually pretty good for that. Volume 1 is there too, the standard edition. So that's pretty cool. So there's a few things here in the 6% off section that I would definitely give a recommendation on. Last Embrace is here. Killer's Delight I like. Last Embrace is okay, but at like $17, that's pretty good. Night Train to Terror. Everybody needs that one in their collection. I love that film actually. Candy Snatchers is a great one. Strong recommendation for Candy Snatchers as well. Two Undercover Angels, Kiss Me Monster, not bad actually. So there's some nice here at 60% off. Not a lot at 75% off. Let's go to 50% off. See if there's anything there that I can like strongly recommend. I like Navy Seals. I saw that one in theater, man. So that one I definitely would recommend it for you. I give good recommendations. Midnight Spares, Death in Brunswick, both cheap, great Aussie films. Snowden as well. Like, yeah, love me some exploitation films. I always go for that type of stuff. I'm a big umbrella guy, right? So I like the exploitation titles. I got Exploitation Rarities Volumes 2 and 3 recently, which I do recommend, by the way. They're actually really good. Got Abducted here, which I didn't mind. Blood Tracks is fun. Daryl I liked. I know some people didn't. Flesh for Frankenstein. Strong recommendation on that one. I really like that one. Her Smell I like too. I actually really enjoyed that. Did anybody else enjoy that one like me? Mark the Devil, of course. Shame is really freaking good. I watched that one recently. How much is Flesh for Frankenstein? I'll find it for you, man. So Flesh for Frankenstein is $39.99. Pretty sure that's American to it price. So not a bad price. I paid I got it when I was part of a subscriber, but that would cost a bit more. French Cannibal in Trouble. I'm not a big cannibal guy, but I'll check on it. I'll see if it's there. We'll get to it eventually. Well, but yeah, I recommend Shame. This is a really good movie. It's a bit of a revenge title. It does some different things, but I just really enjoyed it. I watched it recently. I got it when I was working as we're doing reviews for Umbrella, and I sat down to watch it again recently, and I forgot how good it was. Prophecy, if you like that, for $34 for Prophecy, it's not too bad for the 3-pack there. Now we go to 25%. So it looks like that's a lot of merch stuff here. There's some nice T-shirts here. The Faded Black Blood Finale variant. This is the only Faded Black I don't have actually. Is this variant right here? It is super dark, and the ending to Shame, right? Obviously, that's what you're talking about. It's one of those titles where you're like, where they talked about it. They said, well, the studio really wanted them to change that ending, and they're like, oh, you do this, so yeah, we can do it, but it totally negates the entirety of the rest of the film. I kind of wish that they would listen to the studio. I did not want that to end like that. You got the New York Ninja comics here. Spookies enamel pins. So there's some decent stuff here. Some not bad price. You want to get some T-shirts. You want to get a couple of comic things like this. I want to get like Blood Cult on VHS. That's there. Getting towards the 15% off. You got stuff here like got some comics. We got some paperbacks, some vinyl here. Stay tuned. It's actually not a bad one. And we got a 10%. And we got some books here. Looking for Mr. Goodbar book. We got a little bit of vinyl here as well. And you wanted to know about one called Trouble. I'm not quite sure what that is, but I will check for you. The only one I can see there, my friend, is Trouble Every Day. So it's not there, I don't think. Or Abducted was actually pretty decent. I think I watched it with my dad. Pretty sure I saw Abducted with my dad. So there is sales stuff here. It's a good thing Maddie, mentioned that as well. But the out of print stuff, I think, is what keeps people coming back day after day. And I say on the 75%, not a lot. 60% is where the brunt of the really intriguing titles are. And there's a few at the 50% as well, but like 65% is like where you go for the for some of the better titles. Go to the regular page here. We'll look at the quick look at the Vice Academy 1 to 6 set. I don't want to make this too long. I want to keep you guys long, actually. If you like the video, though, do that whole fun, like, share, subscribe stuff. Want to join the Patreon membership? Wonderful. Want to make a one-time donation? You can do that. Okay, look at all that jazzy stuff. By the way, let's get back to this stuff. So this is a new cover for Vice Academy 1 to 6. You can see they put new artwork for the set here. I have the original one. If you want me to go up and get it, I can actually go get it to show you guys. It's all 6 titles here from 1989 to 1998. It's a 4-disc set, so I'm going to get 3 on each. We got the archival commentaries from 1 to 3, which I think is on the previous set, and there's archival commentaries for all 6 films. See, these were released before on DVD in 2 sets as well, like 1 to 3 and 4 to 6. There's a brand new commentary, interview with writer-director Rick Sloan on here as well. There's some archival interviews here. There's a panel here with Rick Sloan, Ginger Lynn Allen. We got the B-movie Queens Revealed, archival feature on the making of Vice Academy, one on Vice Academy 2, one with Elizabeth Caton here as well. I can go check to see if those releases are, if those features are on the one that I got. Let me do that. I'll actually bring it down, show you guys. Oh, some of the comic stuff was great. When Vinegar Cinema's Ebon Press stuff, when they put out those limited edition collector's editions, which I don't see them do so much anymore, they put out like new graphic novels, but I haven't seen any new collector's editions in a while. But those are really, really good. I definitely recommend those. Let me go grab the Vice Academy set that I've got, and I'll see what features are on mine as opposed to what's. We can get a overview of both of these, and I'll show you the artwork on the older set in case you maybe don't have it. He did have a real cool poster with it, by the way. So there's that as well. All the cool stuff. Oh, I'm back. This is the original Vice Academy 1 to 3 set right here. Comes with a poster that I think I put away for safekeeping. I did actually. And initially, it was a 2 Blu-ray set. Features on this one were the commentaries that were newly recorded, actually, at the time for these 3 films. Had the class interview with Linnea Quigley, going undercover, an interview with co-star Ginger Lynn Allen, the brand new artwork by Tom Hodge, but new designs. So there's a lot of new features on here. Actually, I didn't know that. That is sad. I had been not somebody that's kept up with a lot of this stuff. So how did he pass? Like, he did a bunch of things. He was in like BMX Bandits. He did like a ton of like Hospitation classics. In case you're wondering, mine is number 608 of however many copies this was. Are you getting the Maribava box sets that came out from Screen Factory? I know some people like didn't because like the poster and the book sold out or something like that, but it's a nice set to have, actually, with some great stuff on there. I'm kind of sad. I mean, like, as he did he was in a few of those releases, like Fantastic. He did Razorback too, right? Those actors is like you don't know them by name, but you know them when you see them. Unless you're like me, they know them by name because you're a bit of a freak when it comes to knowing this stuff. But I've been watching a lot of like different stuff recently. I'm actually watching some soap opera stuff that I found from years ago. Because I grew up on like that type of stuff. I want to be an actor, and it's like soap operas were kind of a big thing back then. So watching Edge of Night. If anybody knows Edge of Night, definitely put it in the comment section. I'll mark your comment right away if you know Edge of Night. And it's a good. I need a region free player again. My region free player is unfortunately Broken Rafe. But yeah, this is not a bad set. I mean, it's not. It's overall, it's decent. Looks like this one that I thought was gone. It's like you've got how many? How many do they have left here now? 174 of these left in stock. Super stoked. You feel good when like some of your friends grab it too. So like they have no people on here that grabbed it, and knowing that, like, I was pretty sure Piz was going to grab it because me and Piz pretty much have the same mindset for stuff like this when it comes to Halloween and that stuff. I'm pretty sure it's in BMX Bandits. You can see the BBC series Edge of Darkness. Not quite the same as Edge of Night, but Edge of Night was a soap opera that came on back in the day that was a murder soap opera. It was all murder mysteries. Look up, Maddie, not right now. Look up later on. Edge of Night, the Monticello puppet murder. That gave me nightmares as a kid. It really did. And if you know, you know. If you know what the Monticello puppet murder is, then that's super cool. And I do love this. Look at that. Look at that. Look at the Myers on the coming across his spines. And I am thinking that next year might be my year of imprint, if I can do it. Like, this is a company I'm going to. I try to collect. Oh God, your wife? That's pretty cool, man. Monticello is the city that Edge of Night is in. Yeah, I think next year might be my year of imprint. Imprint and hammer, I think, are the two ones I'm going to focus on when it comes to that. One of the things I like to do, and especially at this point in my collecting, where I don't collect as much as I used to, like kind of like slacked off a bit on what I get. But when I get something like obviously like this, I'll go all out. Is I'll decide, okay, I want to collect this year, and it's not a bad like idea for some people, especially if you've been in for a while, or you want to focus on something. Like maybe say I want to get like Jello this year, or I want to collect TV shows this year, or I want to collect like I want to go get Vinegar Syndrome, Scream Factory, or I want to get like Criterion. And then for the rest of that, the new year comes, like you make your resolution, and and if you can, like you stick with it, and you grab like, you may go outside of the boundaries a bit, but you say, okay, I want to focus on this, and you focus on that. I can be pretty like razor minded when it comes to that type of stuff. I get like this tunnel vision. I'll be like, okay, I'm going to collect this, and then that's what I get, and it's helped me out because then I'll end up with like a bunch of titles that I really want from a company. Or what the year did like TV. I managed to get a lot of like TV stuff. See, I like the hammer stuff. My favorites for those, Fear Warning, Criminal Intent. That was a really good one. But I'm a hammer type of guy, but I do recommend, right, Grandma, if you like the film, that's an important thing. Stuff like this. These are gorgeous. And for like the interior, like artwork on the books and stuff alone, this is the Creative Mass paper book that came with it. Write-ups are amazing on this. I may take this out because that wasn't in the right spot. Ah, nice. Kevin, congratulations, man. Welcome to Club 1000. The amazing sites, right? I need to get Creative Mass Experiment. I missed out on Kronos, unfortunately. I pre-ordered Curse of Frankenstein, the first 6-disc set that they put out, and it's the first Gothic. So you had to have that. Did you get any of the for you? Oh, you mean the indicator ones, right? Or because I'm not sure if did Imprint do Hammer too? Okay, so that's okay. I was a little confused there for a second. I've made that mistake so many times before. Prisoner TV stuff. Remember, they're definitely, for those unaware. Imprint is meant to be the premium era of like Via Vision. Via Vision is the parent company, much like Shout Factory is the parent company for Scream Factory, and they have their regular stuff, but like Imprint's meant to be like their premium kind of collector's edition stuff, and it can definitely get a bit pricey. And I always recommend like getting like Imprint titles for stuff that you really like and really enjoy. Obviously, I'm a massive Halloween fan, as are like some people here, like Kevin, and Twins of Evil is a good one. That's the with the lenticular, right? That looks really cool. Like I could only grab like one massive title this time around, so because I was going to get like the Alfred Hitchcock Hour and the Hitchcock 9 and the Tales of Adventure set, like $3. 30 Hammer titles. Oh, nice. Can't go wrong with Hammer, man. Not for me anyway. But then I decided to this set came out, and I was like, I can't pass this up. Like, I'll get the other ones eventually down the road, even though I gotta like get them, like pay a bit more for those. But if I miss out on this, the amount that I would pay would be a lot more than what this is right now. and it was too much. It was too much of a me thing. And when you find your you thing, um, you'll definitely understand. Like there'll be a title that you're like, okay, I'll pay a bit more for this, and it's okay every once in a while to have a title that you like, and then realize, okay, I bought something big, gonna rein myself in with some other stuff for a little bit, and I just tighten the belt and I get some with certain stuff. More physical media, independent labels, and see, for me, they are my companies right now, Rafe. The like Umbrella and Imprint are like they are the companies for me. Uh, I love the what they're doing, and it's hard. You have to understand. This is at a point in physical media for Australia when certain physical media isn't coming, is no longer being sent to Australia. The fact that they're doing what they're doing, especially Australia, because they lost like Disney stuff and they lost a whole bunch of stuff. It's just amazing that they're like that right now. I think that the absolute best like people for putting out physical media, it's Australia and Europe. They're killing it. Like whether you're looking at Imprint or Umbrella, or you're looking at companies like Arrow Video or ESC or Midnight Factory or Rustblade. There's a whole bunch of like companies that are outside of like what would have been my bubble initially, well, when I lived in North America, that I just think are just killing it. Like I just killing it with the releases. As far as like when North American companies, stuff like Def Crocodile, they do amazing stuff, and Fun City Editions, like those companies kind of really stand out to me. A lot of Region B stuff, yeah. Uh, New Wave Video specializing in Asian cinema. That's actually cool. Like Chameleon Films, many Hong Kong titles. Right now, and Kevin's right. There's a heavy focus right now on on Asian cinema and Hong Kong titles. I think that really kind of started. That wave started when that thing came out that they could actually go back and like censor or edit films that have been done before, just take them completely to the market. Like companies started to like grab Asian cinema and say, okay, we're going to get all this stuff out there as quickly as we can. And when they started doing that, they realized, wow, there's a massive market for this. And people were buying like crazy. And you can see with the Shaw Brothers sets that are being put out and the different type of like Asian cinema stuff and the different sub labels. That's just so much coming out. That was not a smart move for Disney, man. Region B, I mean, if you're, I always say, if if you can get a cheap region free player, I need to get myself, um, because that's where the good releases are. That's where you're seeing these big. That's where you're getting this stuff, these sets, and the really cool, some of the really cool stuff. That's going, I think, above and beyond what you would normally say. Like when my better half wants that one so bad. She wants that the 3-pack of Tales of Adventure because she wants the Sinbad ones too. The Sinbad, the what's it, the oh God, Thief of Baghdad trilogy. She wants like I think 7, 8, 9 that came out, or is it 8, 9, and 10? Maybe it's 8, 9, and 10. But I know like those were ones that she wanted. Like the colors on the sets are gorgeous. She loves those adventure type of films. That's really like that's her wheelhouse. Like I started collecting indicator titles. Like you'll see a bunch of indicator in the background right there right now because they put out Sinbad, and my better half, she's a massive Sinbad fan. So and right after Sinbad, they announced the Ray Harryhausen set, and so we bought the initial Sinbad set, and we loved it. And we watched it in the weekend, and they announced Ray Harryhausen stuff, and like shortly after that, they announced the Hammer stuff. So we just started buying the stuff like crazy. Oh, favorite labels. Actually, I want to see this. Severin, Vinegar Syndrome, Mon Macabros, Collectitarian. Nice. That was actually Severin, Robert, Chef's Kiss. Chef's Kiss for Severin stuff. Vinegar Syndrome, They used to be. They're not so much now, to be honest with you. I'll be bluntly honest. But that's me. Mondo Macabre, I'm all with you. I love me some Mondo stuff. I think they do some great stuff. I love the fact that Mondo focuses and puts a spotlight on Greek cinema that I don't think enough company does. But I think Mondo was ahead of the game when it came to a lot of this stuff. Oh yeah. Well, she's with me, right? No, she does. She actually has a great taste when it comes to this type of stuff. Yeah, she doesn't watch horror and stuff like that. Like she watched when we first got together. We watched because you know what happens when you first get together, right? Like there's that honeymoon phase where you're watching all the same stuff and like, oh yes, honey, I love horror and stuff like that. And then she was like, yeah, I'm not watching this. Let's watch some of my stuff. And she loves like her action, adventure, sci-fi, that type of stuff. Rip Straw. Oh, I will check that out, man. A friend of yours, actually. Cool. Umbrella released some great stuff, so I will give it a check. I'm hoping to maybe get at least one Umbrella order in the new year, so I'll check it out. I'm not sure if it's going to be still available, but I know Intruder was one of the ones I was looking at. Arrow Video, yep. Indicator Powerhouse, definitely. Second Sight, amazing stuff. Second Sight, there's a perfect example of a UK label. It's great. Kino, highly underrated. Shout, Umbrella, Via Vision, great stuff. I would try and check that one out. I got to remind myself though, because I got a horrible memory. I got a good memory for like the weird stuff. Like, want to know play like Michael Myers in a film? I'm there for that. You want to play like Jason? But the trigonometry I learned when I was younger, not so much. But there's some massively great stuff. But I don't want to keep you guys too long. I want to make this like a shorter video. But I wanted to come on here. I wanted to do live. I'm thinking about doing one tomorrow if you guys want me to do it for the September announcements. So if you want me to, I'll come back in here for that one. We'll go live for that. And I'll set up tonight so that you guys will be able to bookmark it and we'll come in, have some fun with it, look at some other titles. And we'll see we'll do the Halloween count. We'll see where the Halloween like limited edition set is by then. I know that's why I wanted. I wanted to have replicas of Gore Zone. I owned a complete Gore Zone magazine collection at one point. By the way, it's down to 171. So it's getting there. My name is Aaron. Monday comes out my latest video called Commandments of Collecting. I'm very excited about that. If you are a patron or member, there's a bonus video that goes along with that. That'll be coming either Monday or Tuesday, depending on what time I get to put it up, because I've got a little bit more editing to do on it. My name is Aaron. Thank you so much for joining me. You guys have been a blast. It has been my pleasure hosting you guys in here. And hopefully I'll do one for the September announcements tomorrow. And I'll see you here then. This has been The Call to Cinema. Like, share, subscribe to all that jazzy stuff. And if you're one of the Club 1000s and you're watching this and it's not live and you want to put Club 1000 below because you picked up the set as well, let me know. I want to see all my Club 1000 guys there. See you guys later.